Hello everybody and welcome to our deathless run of Pokemon Yellow. Not quite, the first half of this wasn't deathless, but so far it's been going very well for a couple of episodes. Probably because I've been like grinding more than usual. I'm not even over leveled, honestly. Last episode we battled a level 40 and level 41 Pokemon, while our highest level Pokemon at the moment is level 39. I mean, we've got 3 of them and the rest are 38, but we are, technically speaking, not over-leveled. If anything, technically speaking, we might actually be under-leveled. Can we just skip? Some designer didn't do that job right. In Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, you can't do that. In Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, you cannot do that. I am 99% sure in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, and probably Let's Go as well, you cannot do that. And I don't know how they didn't fix that between red, green, blue and yellow. Because that is a massive oversight. You only really have to fight one of these dudes. I mean 2, because you also have to fight the dojo leader, right? So we're probably going to fight more of them anyway, just because I don't know what else to do this episode, because we're going to need to pad out the episode a little bit, since, well, actually we're going to have to fight quite a few trainers probably in Sabrina's gym, because I never can remember the pattern for the puzzle, because it's not a puzzle. It's not a puzzle. It's just walking into wall pads until you get into the right place, and then figure out that you're absolutely not in a good shape to fight a gym leader because all your Pokemon are half dead. Then you have to make your way out, which is as annoying as making your way in. And then you have to do the entire thing again. And you don't know what the pattern is, so you're fucked either way. Actually, I bought antidotes, didn't I? I think I got antidotes. I came prepared for poison. I came prepared for poison in the Sylph's Co, because I wasn't gonna go out of my way to, yeah. Does he tell me to? He doesn't even tell me to go fight the other dudes. He just takes me on himself. Okay, you know what? I approve. You probably have a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan, usually. You now have a Squirtle. Honestly, I mean, I'm just gonna stay in. Honestly, if these are the same randomizations, which I don't think they will be, and I'll get a choice of one of them being a Squirtle, I might take you up on that. I do have a lot of water types. I should remember I do have a lot of water types, depending on what the other Pokemon is. I also have a fair number of fire types though. So they're probably not going to be Rapidash and Squirtle, but assuming that they would be, I might go for Squirtle there. Because I have a lot of water types, I don't have a lot of good water types. And I don't want to say Blastoise necessarily is a good water type. I'm just saying that, like, Gyarados in Gen 1 isn't getting the best deal. If it lives until Gen 4, it's getting a lot better. Because the moment I get Waterfall and Gyarados onto, like, one place, anything dies. Waterfall Gyarados is a beast. But other than that, it's not that good in this gen, because you can't use your stab moves at all. It's like the punches on Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. I call him Lee, it's Hitmonchan. There's no use until Gen 4, because the special moves and its special attack, as you could see, is horrible. Okay, so I'm going to save state just in case it picks it automatically. It's a Cloyster or a Zubat. We already have a Golbat, so we don't even have a choice. Do we have a Shelter? We don't have a Shelter. That's in the Pokemon Platinum Ice type, Mono type run thingy. We had a Shelter because obviously Cloyster What are we going to call Cloyster? We called it Shelly in that in that run, and we're just going to call it Shelly here as well because I am not in a very creative mood today. No more room for Pokemon. Shelly was sent to box number 1 in the PC. And none of you fight me anymore because I beat your leader. That's how you do it. You all know that you're inferior to me. I beat your leader. I am now the gym leader. I now own your lives. That's how that works, right? Right? I think it is. I hope it is. Maybe. Potentially. Let's hope so. Okay, so after this we're going to go into the actual gym, and that's going to probably take quite a while. And I'm still very scared about what our Pokemon are going to tune into. There is a very small chance that her Pokemon actually turn into something that's worse than the original team. Because the original team has like a Mr. Mime and Alakazam on it. And Mr. Mime, not that big of a deal. Alakazam is a scary motherfucker though. That being said, we do still have Venom to Leech Life anything, but Leech Life is not a good move yet. Leech Life does a lot of damage against Psychic types here, but it's not actually a great move. It's not like, what is it these days? 75 base power or something like that? Look, I'm just gonna go walk in random directions until I find the gym leader. I'm gonna try to avoid as many of these trainers as I possibly can. Is this gonna work? Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy shit! Oh my god! What? Did I really do that first time? Did I do that perfectly? I think I might have done that perfectly. I swear to you, I'm not acting here. I'm a horrible actor. I had no idea what I was doing there. You start with your level 50 Pokemon. You have a level 50 Pokemon! You have the same levels as Koga. That's not good. Somehow I outspeed that, but that's not good. And that's a critical. Oh my. I'm so fucked. At least your strongest Pokemon is a Pidgeotto. And why an X defense? Because your defenses are stupid low usually, obviously, because you're a special type trainer. But if I get critical hits all over the place, it doesn't really matter. And you... Did I just kill this Pidgeotto without him using any attacks? With 3 critical hits? Okay, that's impressive. I might just go to Koga right away. Oh my god, Arcanine. You're not a Steel type yet. I think that's the best thing I have. I still don't... You see, if I had a... That's also level 50. That is also level 50. I don't like that. I don't like you have 2 level 50. Do you have 3 level 50 Pokemon? Are you actually a more difficult fight than Koga? Because I call bullshit. Koga definitely should be a more difficult fight than this. And you having 2 level 50 Pokemon so far makes you a more difficult fight than Koga. That's bullshit. Because Koga is after you on the list of gym leaders. I can take a Porygon, that's no issue. You're probably also going to be level 50. Just because... Of course you are! I have so much time, I might actually go face Koga this episode. I might actually have enough time to face Koga this episode, which is ridiculous. Also, I'm very sorry about hurting your ears earlier, because I just now looked over at the waveform for me screaming. I did lean back, to be fair. I did lean back. I might not have done the lean back until like 2 seconds into the screaming though. So that was the easiest badge of all time. And those Pokemon were level 50. Just goes you to show how actually like... Why are you looking away from me? Look at me, I just beat you. Give me some respect, you bitch. I didn't say that. I'm a nice guy. That's just... TM46 is just Psychic? Psy-Wave. Why didn't you just give me Psychic? After such a difficult fight. Anyway, so last episode I said I was going to complain. I don't have anything with teleport anymore. Is it really going to take me longer? No, this is the exit. It's not the exit. Is it really going to take me longer to get out of here than it took me to get into the gym? I think it literally is already. Okay, we're out of the gym. That's good. I guess we're making our way to Koga today as well? Maybe? We're at least going to make our way to Fuchsia City. I don't know that we're going to be able to beat Koga as well. It would be nice to beat 2 gyms in one episode. And I think you don't have to face that many trainers in Koga's gym either. So even if this is a little bit of a longer episode, like a 35-40 minute episode, I wouldn't mind that. But we also still have to make our way there, and that does take like a couple of trainers, and yeah, there's no way we're doing that actually. Maybe if we went through Cycling Road, but for that we could do that because we're going into Vermilion now. We could do that. We won't, but we could. Because you need to be in Vermilion to get the bike voucher, and then you need to go get a bike, and by the time you've done all that, your time gains just kind of like disappeared. You might as well just fight a couple more trainers. So we're going to make our way to Fuchsia City, and if we've got time left, we're going to go into the Safari Zone and just catch the first thing we run into. And we have one more encounter on our way to Fuchsia City, and then to the left of Fuchsia City anyway. So we're probably just going to capture a couple of Pokemon to end of this episode. And then next episode we're going to face Koga. And then the episode after that we're going to make our way... I'm probably not going to go through the Savvy Islands. I'm going to be honest with you. Not the Savvy Islands, the Seafoam Islands. I recently found out that like from a game design perspective you're actually supposed to go to Cinnabar Island through the Seafoam Islands. Because it's apparently possible. I always thought that was just 2 halves to a cave, which weren't actually connected. Turns out they're connected, and that's how you're supposed to get to Cinnabar Island. I've never done that before. I've always gone back to Pallet Town, and from there gone to Cinnabar Island. Especially since you have Fly at that point. So, how you're supposed to do it, quote unquote supposed to do it, is you're supposed to go from Fuchsia through Seafoam Islands, potentially find Articuno in there, get Articuno, go to the... We can also go to the power plants. I need to remember that. We also can go to the power plants. What is your next Pokemon sending out? Slowbro. I probably shouldn't have stayed in, should I? I'm going to slash it to death in one turn anyway. Am I? I'm not. Not even close. But you get no good moves. So that's not... So, get Articuno through the Seafoam Islands and go to Cinnabar Islands, and then use the route I always used to go down from Pallet Town, go up to Pallet Town, and then go to the 8th gym, and from there you can go into the Indigo Plateau or Victory Road first. That's how you're supposed to do it. I've never done it that way in my life, and I've played Kanto more times than I care to count, to be honest. Like, a ridiculous amount I've played Kanto. I always fly to Pallet Town and then surf down. And I'm going to do it this time as well, because I'm not going to go through the Seafoam Islands. I'm going to go to the Seafoam Islands to catch the first thing I run into, and then get the fuck out of there. The same with the power plant. I'm not going to go through the entire power plant just to capture the Zapdos analog. Because why would I? I mean, yeah, it's level 50. Actually, it's level 50. That might be useful to have. Maybe I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do it for the Seafoam Island though. For one very specific and very easy to explain reason. And that reason being, the Seafoam Islands fucking suck to do. The strength puzzles in there, just I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying I don't enjoy doing them. And the strength puzzles in Victory Road are mandatory. Seafoam Islands you can skip, so I will. That's the long and the short of it. I can skip it, I don't like it, I will skip it. It's just that easy. And that's my opinion on the entire game, actually. If I can skip any part of Gen 1, kind of Gen 2 as well, to be honest. It's been a while, hasn't it? It has been a while. I am much better prepared for you this time around, though, so go fuck yourself. You lived with probably literally 1 HP, and you have Psychic at level 24. That's not fair. I had to wait with Thanos until like level 30, 39, 38, 37. Somewhere around that range to get Psychic. Apparently you get it from Learn Set before level 24. As a matter of fact, I think I remember running into a Mewtwo at level 5 that had Psychic. And I think it killed one of my Pokemon. Because it had Psychic in the Viridian Forest. This is how you use a Psychic type Pokemon. Just let me show you. But yeah, it's been a while since we saw a Mewtwo, so it was about time. It's been a while since we've seen a Legendary, actually. I think this has been the first Legendary in like 4 episodes, maybe? We ran into a Zapdos not too long ago, right? Has that been a while already? Like, my perception of time is really, really fucked. Either something happened very long ago, or very recently. And like episode 1 or 2, like probably the first 10 episodes of this series, right? Happened very long ago in my perception. Like, might as well have been years ago. Well, there's 3 points actually. Things that happened quite a while ago. That's like a couple of months. Then things that happened a year or more ago. And then there's things that happened like within the past week. And I sometimes have difficulty, especially within those last 2, the 2 most recent ones. Things that happened within the last month or 2, or things that happened within the last week. There's a little bit of a grey area there where I don't know which memory fits within which one. But that does, like, some of the episodes go into category number months, and some of the episodes go into category number very recent. And that kind of messes with my mind. So I think you can pretty much go through this without fighting any trainers. And I think I just might be able to do that if I focus for a little moment. I think you need to fight like 1 or 2 actually, because there's one here which you can avoid. Never mind. Okay. Again, I won't ever understand the range programmed into these characters. Why don't you have a range that just goes all the way there? Why don't you? Explain to me. Please do explain. I think this is all the same route. Right? I saw a hiccup. I see a hiccup. That means it's a different route. So that means that there's grass up here which can get me yet another Pokemon. And I need something with cut. Which I do have. Never mind. I was going to say, which I don't think I do. I do. I probably should go get some Great Balls first. Who fucking cares? I'm not going to walk back up here after getting the Great Balls. I'll do the other encounters with a couple more Great Balls. This is a Dupe's Claws anyway, so let's run away and let's speed this thing up a little bit. Another Dupe's Claws. Are we only going to get Dupe's Claws here? It seems like we might. Actually, oh my god. What happened there? Let's cut this tree down. We need to make a little bit like of haste here, because we don't have all fucking day. I think we literally might not have any. Already have that as well. I don't think we've had a need to run mail yet, have we? Let me check the list. I see you need a queen. I think we have not had a Nidoran meal yet. So let's not Slash, because Slash is probably going to annihilate this little dude. Yeah, Slash would have annihilated him. And double kick's actually not a bad move to have. So maybe next episode we're going to have a Nidoking on the team. Because I do have a Moonstone. I need to remind myself, I've got 2 Moonstones. Let's throw the Great Ball, because I think you might just stay in that. You did! Okay, so that was the easiest capture of all fucking time. We got Big D. I mean, there's no question about what to call this dude. It's Big D. And then we've got at least 2 more encounters, potentially 3 more encounters in this episode. Big D was transferred to Bill's PC. I know that's all fine. Let's go get some Great Balls before the next encounter though, just because... Oh, but that means I have to face some trainers. You know what? We're going through this grass, and if we don't encounter anything, we're getting lucky. If we encounter something, we are unlucky. It seems like we're not done yet. Are we really getting that lucky? Okay, we got through the entire grass without encountering anything. That's ridiculously lucky. What is this luck? Is there any... Wait a second. Is there any gift Pokemon in this city? I don't think there is. No, I don't think there is. I don't think there's any gift Pokemon in this city. I just realized, by the way, we're an hour into the recording, but I didn't start recording until like 7 minutes in. Because... why? Oh, because I had to sort out my inventory a little bit, because everything was in the PC. Might as well heal up. So, we've got like 10 more minutes at least to finish up this episode. So we've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. Also, I think last episode ran a little bit long, so 10 episodes seems fair. Seems fair to have another 10. Did I say 10 episodes? Not another 10 episodes in this episode. That would be wild. No, 10 more minutes to first and of all find the Pokemart, because I have no idea where the Pokemart is in Fuchsia City. I think it's up here? Question mark? Maybe? It's gotta be around somewhere. It's a confusing place, Fuchsia City. Okay, so here we go. Do you have Ultra Balls? Is my question for you. You do, I love you. Let's go get 20. It's a lot of Ultra Balls, but I'm probably gonna need them sooner or later, and I've got enough healing items as it is. So I think we're fine. So let's go for the thing that is the closest to us at the moment anyway, and that is probably the Safari Zone, to be honest. But let's leave the Safari Zone for last, just because it's the most exciting one. Because it's free. It's not free because you pay to get in there, actually. So, but all the Pokeballs in there are free. And 2 steps. Okay. Our encounter for this road is going to be a Raichu. Huh. Took us a while to get a Raichu. Took us a while to get any electric type Pokemon, but I think I prefer Zone, so I don't particularly need the Raichu. I'm gonna take the Raichu. Oh, that makes me think. Is Raichu gonna turn into a Pikachu or a Pichu when we go into Gen 2? I'm gonna throw that in Discord after this episode, so do join the Discord. Link down below. We also do giveaways and we just hang out and it's just a fun time. But also, like, if you want to communicate about these kind of things with me, do it there. Because by the time this video goes up, I'll probably have started recording Gen 2. But do I turn him into his baby form or his base form? Because definitely Pikachu is the base form for the line, right? Pichu is just a baby form. So, do I turn him into a Pikachu or a Pichu? Because the only difference to me is when I decide to start using it, there might be like 1 or 2 moves it learns at different levels, or it might learn, not learn. But the only difference to me is I have to walk around with it with the speed button on for like 15 minutes for it to evolve into a Pikachu. That's the only difference to me. So it's just a chore at that point. Raichu. We're naming Raichu. I wonder if you have a Raichu on your team, does it like appear as a Pikachu? If you catch a separate Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow, throw a randomizer, do you suddenly have a Pikachu walking behind you? It does have the Pikachu sprites. It's all very interesting. We're going to call you... I mean, we have to. We're going to call you Mickey, because you're a mouse. You're not actually a mouse, right? You're just... Yeah, you are. Pikachu's not actually a mouse Pokemon. You are a mouse. I was going to say, aren't you like... a rat? You're some other kind of rodent, I'm pretty sure. But no, I'm pretty sure you actually are a mouse. So, oh man, I've got a runny nose. I've been catching a cold and you've been kind of ill lately. I hope you guys don't really notice too much of it in the videos. But I haven't been feeling 100%. That's very, very stupid because I've been live streaming a little bit more. And as I said, pre-recording videos, that's all fine. Pre-recording live streams, you can't really do that. So combining sickness with live streams is really not a thing you can do. We already had a Herald, so we can't get a Diglett. So let's try again. We're starting to slowly run out of possible encounters, I do realize. But that just means that we have a better chance to get something good. Or nothing at all. But then again, we have so many things in the box. I think we have a Dugong. Let me check. We do have a Dugong. So Seal is not getting... Of course we have a Dugong. It's Olaf. It's sometimes hard to keep the different series I'm doing like separated. And everything that's an Ice type... Okay, this is getting annoying. Everything that's an Ice type, I'm like, do I have it in this game? Or did I only have that in the other game? Spaghetti! It's Spaghetti! We're gonna get Spaghetti! And it's actually a better grass type, I think, than Venom. I think it actually is a better grass type than Venom. But what am I gonna use to damage you? Because nothing... You probably can't take damage that well. Because you're level 24. Zone with a tackle because ridiculously low physical attack, potentially. Oh, Sonic Boom. That's like 20 damage. It's a set amount of damage. I can use that like 3 times and you won't die. And that's only doing like 2 HP to me. So I can take those all day long. I can use one more of those, a Great Ball, and then go into the Safari Zone and call it an episode. I'm not going to do... I don't know if I'm going to do any grinding between episodes. I might not. Judging by how well the gym went this episode, and that was 3 level 50 Pokemon, and Koga has like level 45, level 45, and then 1 level 50, I think I'll be fine. Then again, if any of those is a legendary, I'm fucked. Then again, I do have a very well balanced team. Don't use the Master Ball, you idiot. Oh my god, if I run into a legendary inside the Safari Zone where I can't use my Master Ball, and they're going to probably run away right away. I'm going to be so sad. I'm going to be real sad. But at least we got Spaghetti. So that's good. We got Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Somebody touch my Spaghetti. I don't know why I named the thing after such an old meme. At the time I named the first Spaghetti, Spaghetti was already an old meme. I have no idea what went through my mind when doing that. I just kind of figured it was funny. And honestly, it's probably faster to walk around these things and cut them down. Just because of the fact that... I mean, if you know where you're going, it is. Just because of the fact that it takes so goddamn long to go into the menu and then use cut and then Safari Zone time. This shouldn't take too long. We just literally go in here. We have to go in here next episode again, I know. because we need to go find the gold teeth and the HM for surf. No, the HM for strength. Strength is in here. The gold teeth get you surf, I think. So we do have to go back in here, I'm aware. But for now, we just want to catch our Pokemon. And okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of grinding between episodes after all, because Lee is getting absolutely shafted from the team if I can catch this Primeape. Throw rock. Probably, you might flee. Yeah, you might flee. Okay, so Lee is staying on the team. I had to try it. He wasn't staying. Okay, so that was our attempt at the Safari Zone capture for this region. Next episode, we're going to actually... probably going to start with the gym battle, right? Are we going to start with the gym battle next episode? Are we going to start with Safari Zone? We're probably going to start with the Safari Zone next episode, so let's stay here. Until the next episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. I'm very surprised that we're still alive after that gym battle. And next episode, we might be fucked because I don't think I'm going to grind between episodes. I don't think I will. Because that went remarkably well. I didn't complain too much about the level curve. I probably, if I remember to, I will next time. Because I still think the level curve in this game is just stupid. Anyway, see you all back next time. Bye.